It's Lexi and it's Friday night, quarantine makeup time. So, since it's Friday, I'm probably gonna go get takeout from a local restaurant with my man, have some wine, and just chill. So, what I'm thinking about doing is a simple smoky eye, but I wanna do the stronger one tonight because I'm just feeling it. So, I wanna use Decay's Naked Heat palette. I've got all these palettes and I've been cleaning and playing like I'm sure everybody else is doing. The colors are just so nice. They're fire. So I'm thinking about doing Ashes, this guy here, as our main color in the smoky eye. So what I like to do, my eyes are already primed. Usually I like to use a nice neutral primer, something matte, skin consistency, and have your skin prepped and ready. I like to take basically a flat brush that I'm going to be using to shade the eye, load it up on both sides, go in and just blend onto that smoky eye. So I like to build from the bottom up so that you can see how pretty that gets. It just like boom, your eyes are glowing. This actually looks good on a lot of different skin types, not just lighter, because it takes on different variations on everybody. So I like to just do the entire eye up to the eye socket, okay? Now we're going to go to the other side and get that guy on. So here you go. I like to do smoky eyes with just a couple of colors, and I think it's really fun and easy. That way it's not so much work. You can still look really cool and hot and be ready fast without doing like a long smoky eye. There's quick ways to get out the door looking gorge. And that's what I'm here for. And as we age, you know, I'm over 40, so I do still like to rock some cool makeup, but I don't want to look dated. I don't want to look too harsh. So I like to do the color mostly on the lid and not stress too much about the crease. That's more of the lighter, prettier colors. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little more of a rusty, like a terracotta color. This guy here, what's his name? I can't see anything. Cayenne. This color's gorge. Cayenne right here. So you just want to load it up with a blender brush. This is Max 217, fluffy dome. Gives you a nice blendability, I call it. And get right up in that crease. Windshield wipe. So you kind of want to just blend out what you just laid. Sometimes you can do circles and blend it. Come around if you want. Super pretty, okay? I like to go underneath the eye with what's left. The brush is still loaded, so just go under, finishing that eye, giving that a nice pop of orange. Just gives the blue eyes a pretty look, okay? So we're gonna go to the other side and we're gonna do the same thing. Load up your brush and you're just gonna come in at the top of where you just laid that color, windshield wipe that color onto your eye. Try to take a light hand, don't push hard. Let the brush work for you, don't work it hard into your skin. Now under here I'm working it a little more because now the color has left my brush and I'm just using what's left over. So check for evenness. If you do make a mistake and you come out too wide on the eye, out here, so you don't like it, you can always come back. Keep your foundation brush handy that you used for powder and foundation earlier, and you can always use this to erase and clean up any of that eye area that you need to. See that? It's not perfect, but it's becoming a beautiful smoky eye. So just, you know, clean that up however you like. I just messed up and stuck it in my eye. So again, eraser, go on in, clean that up if need be. Now, I like to go a little extra sometimes and push it. So what I like to do is take another little brush, get yourself a pretty color. I was kind of eyeballing this sparkly, rusty, what are you called, buddy? Ember. So this one on the end, see how it's kind of a golden, glittery, shushy, pretty color. It's gorgeous on the lids too. Take a little bit on your brush. You're just gonna come in here. I'm trying to look in the mirror. It's hard to see in my camera. Just in that middle. Think about going just to the pupil of your eye. Okay. Boom. Just gave you a little bit of a fresh hint of sparkle on top of all this, so you're using 3 different colors. Now, I'm going to leave it at that because we're doing a quick look and, you know, we're going to be home in quarantine, so it's up to you how long you want to wear it. Now, I like to use, for eyeliner, I like to use gel liner. My favorite is MAC's, oh my gosh, what is this called? It's a gel liner by MAC. This is Black Track. Amazing gel. It lasts. It's water resistant. What I like to use is an angle brush. Dip it inside. You know what? I don't like this brush. That's what happens when you're not prepared for your stinking video up in here. Okay? So I'm going to use it anyway just for instructional purposes. So I like to dip it in and clean both sides of it off. Then I like to start on the outside of the lid and go in. Almost everybody's eye shape can benefit from this style. The wing being thicker on the outside and graduating in. Looks good on everybody because it uplifts the eye, whether you're young or old. Now, older, we have crepier eyelids, so as you age, if you haven't had your eyelids done, you're gonna have issues with eyeliner. And you know, people tend to try to stick to a pencil. What happens is it's very fluid once you put it on. It will start to run and you will not get a good line even if you're holding the skin taut. I like gel liner because it actually still gives you that blendable, beautiful line, but it gives you a nice smoky eye look where you don't have to worry about, you know, a perfect line. Say a bit of a mistake. Just whoosh that puppy off and it actually will help you, see that? Drag it out. So, you know, makeup's about making mistakes. We're not going to get it on perfect the first time. I still make mistakes. So, back into it. I like to point the brush out so the tip of the brush is angling out. Now when I get to the middle of the eye, I stop and I rotate the brush so the point is going in. So if you want to contour down closer to the eye, you can. Okay? I'm all confused. Sorry, I'm a dork. Okay. Somewhat even at this point, but could do a little more. It's just kind of getting to the point where I want to show you guys, and I'm looking in 2 mirrors right now. There. Okay, so smoky eye is almost complete. Now what I like to do is curl the eyelashes. Sometimes I add an eyelash extender, good old-fashioned eyelash curler. Get them in there, look up, look down, look up, look down, then they're in usually. Look straight on. Keep them a little bit far out so you don't pinch the skin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. And look up, look down, look up, look down, look up, down. Blink a few times if it's not all the way in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release, just like I do with my clients. Eyelash extender, I'm skipping tonight because I think I look fine. One of my favorite go-to quick drugstore brands is L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I get the non-waterproof just because, you know, I hate trying to take it off, no matter if I'm going to cry or whatever. Just get that on there. It's a good go-to. It's thicker. A lot of women think it's clumpy, but I think it's beautiful. There's so many kinds out there. This is like $7. If it dries out, you can get new. I like to go a little bit underneath just to give it that definition. Okay. And the other side. Whenever you go to the bottom, make sure that you clean the wand so you don't lose a glove in your face. Cleaning it, you can run it through a tissue to have it really clean, or when you come out of the tube, just make sure that it's not hanging off the tip. Pun intended. Okay, so, sorry, this is an adult show. Okay, here we go. And ba-boom. So as you can see, quick, pretty, smoky eye. for Friday night quarantine. I like to do a little bit of blush. I kind of brought in some pink to this look for fun because I'm just bored at home. Hopefully we'll get back in May. I've been dying to get back into my studio, film for you guys there, but now you see the back of my bed and my window. So, there you have it. Pretty little quarantine look, fast, furious, fun. You know, I hope you guys are doing okay at home. It's hard sometimes. I know I lose my mind some days. I want to work. I want to be out in society and doing and hugging and saying hello and having my dinners and happy hours. And, you know, we just got to hang on. Got to hang on and keep each other up and do our best. I mean, my grays are popping, my nails are missing, but sometimes it just says a lot to just get up, shower, wash your hair, do your makeup, and just have a cute little night at home and make it special, you know, and it does make you appreciate the little things and care for the ones around you. So check on your friends, love one another, be safe, and take care.